Laytoven. Uh-oh, Laytoven. What's going on, guys? It's the blind artist, rapper, songwriter, producer, Speezy Wonder here with you again for the 5th episode of Wonder Wednesdays. Let's do this. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, dislike if you don't like this if you like this. Yeah. So the topic for today is going to be kind of serious. So if you don't want to hear about this, click away. I'm warning you now. We're going to be talking about suicide and depression. This is very important to me. For those of you who don't know me like that or know much about my background, I am a survivor of suicide. And this is a very important topic that I hold close to my heart, and I want to talk about it today. This is going to be a 2-part video, and we're going to be talking about people that deal with depression and the people that deal with people that are depressed. And we're going to start with the first one on this video is that people that deal with depression. I just want to talk to you guys real quick. I'm not a professional. All right, guys, so we're going to get serious here now. And this is where we're going to talk about people that deal with depression. Now, like I said, I'm not a professional, anything. I'm not a psychologist. I don't have any certification for none of this shit. So what I'm telling you is straight from my experiences and my personal thoughts. So with people with depression, we get in, like I said, from experience, we get lost in ourselves. We indulge in destructive behavior. We cut people off. We give people attitudes. We do a lot that people who are around us, have to absorb and have to witness and deal with. And I think a lot of times we get so lost in ourselves that, we may lash out or act in a certain way that, is hurtful to others around us, and we may be aware, we may not be. And I'm saying to people that are dealing with depression, you have to be more aware of yourself and take care of your mental health as well as possible. And I've even recently been going through some things where I've been on social media saying things, and I've been lashing out at people, and it's not right. It's not healthy, and it creates a bad image for yourself. And so you have to be aware of those things because it can become a problem. It can ruin relationships with people. It can do a lot of negative stuff in the long run that you have to work hard to rebuild. And coming from me, I've experienced this process a lot. I understand how it goes. I still go through it myself, but I'm trying to educate people on, going through depression for everybody is different. So your situation, you might not be able to handle yourself the way I handle myself. You might do it better or worse. That's my daughter right there, recording with her right in front of me. I'm a dad. But that's what I'm saying is you have to, even if you're going through depression, I do believe you have to at some point acknowledge yourself and be responsible about your health and be responsible and respectful about the people around you and what you're doing. And for some people, it's not as easy as I'm making it sound. I understand that. And that's why this is my opinion. So the next point I want to make about the people that are depressed is that you can get help and it's scary. I understand. Or it might not, you might feel ashamed to get help because, like I was saying, mental health has a stigma behind it. You get labeled as crazy or weird. People go through different things on their own frequencies, right? What I mean is, we're all different. We all deal with things differently. So perhaps you're depressed and you deal with it in your own way, But you have to be able to know how to take care of your health and take care of yourself. And getting help, like I was saying, is really important. And maybe, the stigma behind mental health is that you get labeled as crazy or weird. But you have to ignore that, and you have to take care of you. You have to take care of you. You have to do that for yourself first and foremost. The people around you, if you have children or family, if you don't think nobody loves you, somebody loves you. You know what I mean? And regardless of how corny that may sound, it's the truth. Like there's somebody out there that cares about your well-being, even complete strangers. So you have to be in a space to where you can at least understand that you need help, that suicide isn't a route to go down, because it's very destructive. It hurts other people besides yourself too. And you have to be aware of that. And it's really a mind game. And that's my next point that I'm going to bring up is it's a mind game, in my opinion. Like, you have to be able to control your state of mind, and you also have to be mature enough to accept that you might need help. You might need medication. You might need therapy. You might need something to change in your life. That's a big point that I want you to get out of this, is that you might need to change something. You might need a push. You might need motivation. You might need friends, family. You might need professional help. You might need something. It's okay. It is all right. It is just fine to be like that. It is okay, because you'll become better in the long run, and it'll be okay. Trust me. I was going through some things, like I said, and I get angry. I get very depressed. I shut people off, and you wouldn't think that about me if you met me. And it's really hard, because you see what people go through sometimes publicly, and sometimes you don't. And it's a hard. I know. Hey. Anyway, yeah, man. It's hard to manage. It's hard to manage your depression. I understand. But you have to do it. You have to be able to accept that you might need help. You have to be aware. You have to be aware of how you treat people. You have to be aware of that. And it's very important that the people around you that are trying to help you, babies, the people that are around you trying to help you, that are trying to support you and support your mental health, so I'm trying to help build you up, trying to keep you from hurting yourself, trying to keep you in a good state of mind. Those people, they can only take so much. So you have to be aware of how you act, how you treat people or not treat people, because that counts too. And you have to be mindful of that, even if you're dealing with depression. In my personal opinion, you have to. And so, yeah, guys, really, I wish I could do something, a longer format for this type of conversation. These are just bullet points I wanted to bring up today. This is part 1 of 2. Like I said, this first part is for people that deal with depression, to kind of hear what I said and to kind of put into context, how you can apply that to your life. If you're dealing with depression, you might need to figure something out and talk to people. Your friends and family are there. There's professionals. There are suicide hotlines. There's help that you can get in your community. I'll leave links in the description, like I said, for suicide prevention. And this is part 1 of 2 for episode 5. And I hope that this opens up some things to you. Like I said, if I even said it at the beginning of the video, because we're shooting this out of order, but I shot myself in the head. I got a 38, and I shot myself 5 years ago. The bullet went through my eyes and came out this side, and I was still awake through the entire thing. I didn't have a daughter then, and I'm still here, and I got I got the proper help I needed, and I'm here to share my story, and I'm here to help other people that go through the same things that I go through, because I feel your pain. I feel what people go through all the time. So This Wonder Wednesday is dedicated to the people that deal with depression, that go through that battle it every day, because I've done the exact same thing. And it's okay, and you can get better. And, killing yourself, harming yourself, it's not the answer. It never is. And part 2 is going to be dedicated to the people that deal with people that have depression, that, are the support system for people, because there's 2 sides to every story, and this is one of those situations, and I want to address that because I've been on both sides of the coin. I've been the person that's been depressed, and I've been the person helping the person that is depressed. So there's 2 sides to it, and that's what episode 2 will be about. So part 2 of this video is going to come out on Friday. We're going to finish this conversation on the side of people that deal with those that are depressed, that are the support system for those that deal with depression and things like that. I've been on both sides, and that's coming out on Friday. So, yeah. So, like I've said, I've been Speezy Wonder, the blind songwriter, rapper, producer. This has been another episode of Wonder Wednesdays. This is part 1 of 2. Part 2 will come out this Friday, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. You can reach me at Speezy Wonder on Twitter or my Facebook fan page. And yeah, I will talk to you guys here in a couple days.